Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Liz, and today I have a spring clean and declutter of part of my kitchen with me. We're going to be doing the pantry, the little shelf next to the pantry, and the kitchen island. So if that piques your interest, stay tuned and keep on watching for today's cleaning motivation.
Where have you been? I can tell from your breath that you've been drinking. Lying seems so easy to you.
So obviously you can probably tell that I just came home from grocery shopping, and I'm not putting away any of the food items, with the exception of the freezer items, until I go through the pantry and the fridge and the island. Yes, I'm going through the fridge too, and I'm going to be cleaning it, and it's disgusting. And I end up taking out 3 trash bags full of stuff from my kitchen. I am not kidding you.
You just wanna act like it's fine, but it's not alright. You just act like it's fine. Oh no, it's not alright. It's not alright. Remember all those good times. Was it?
So first thing I want to do is I just want to take some of the things that I know I need to declutter, which the bag organization thing for the drawer, I don't have deep enough drawers for that to fit in, so I just decided to do it with it for right now. Now I'm going to empty out all of the grocery bags that I have. I'm going to put them on the island and on the counters. That way I know where things need to go, and that way when I start decluttering and cleaning everything, I can just do process of elimination and put things where they do need to go. Obviously a lot of like these snack items for the kids, those are now going to be put in the kitchen island. I did tell them that way they're aware, and that way I am aware where they are for when I pack their school lunches as well.
It's not alright. It's not alright.
I also figured too, if I put them in the island, they're out of sight, out of mind, and they're not going to want to ask for them as much. So here I am starting the process of, now I'm going to go into the fridge. I wanted to give myself as much floor space as possible. That way, if I needed the whole floor to kind of just like put things out, I have it. I'm going to take everything out that it's expired and just clean and rearrange the fridge, you know, much like you would do during a spring cleaning.
Good times. Was it all just a scene? You said you wanted to know me, but did you even try? 'Cause all you do is find new ways to hurt me.
I'm thoroughly going through all of these sauces too. My husband is a sauce fanatic. He loves all the sauces. I don't know, he just loves any type of sauce. So a lot of them that were on the store actually were expired, and that's okay. I'm just going through it to make sure that we can get rid of the things that are bad, and moving forward, I just have to make sure that the rotation of what's good and what's bad is properly gone through.
Travel with hope in our minds. Lose rain. The sky and the wind are only guide. Wild sea. We are all strangers to this land. And no map, no promise but the
I also feel like too that I'm kind of in like a cooking rut right now, and I know with the change of the season a lot of people go through this, and it's just something that I've kind of been feeling I'm getting out of, and I'm making new things. I've been going through a lot of the cookbooks that I have, which I end up putting in the island as well. I love how it looks in there now too. That way they're readily accessible and I have more storage room in my pantry. But getting out of the rut that I'm in kind of helped with going through and looking back at all the cookbooks that I do have. That way I can freshen the taste palette, or the palette of tasting different foods, and make sure that my kids get to try different foods and different cooking styles as well.
every step leads away from home. Rolling into the great unknown.
But yeah, as going through this fridge, as I was going through it, oh my goodness, I couldn't believe how dirty it was, how disgusting that I have these little like wire rack covers that make putting things on it a little bit easier, and they were thoroughly disgusting. I didn't show you because I was going to gag. That's all that I took out of the fridge. So this is where the biggest transformation happens between this shelf and the pantry, which is actually a bookshelf that I got from our dear friend Amanda. So thank you, Amanda, again for this. I know I've thanked you multiple times on camera before, but thank you again because it's really maximized our pantry space because we don't have a built-in pantry. That is something that I'm looking forward to when we do move in the future, is making a built-in pantry for myself. That way I have the ability to make sure I have all of our food in one designated spot, and then all of my cookbooks will be in the kitchen, so I have them readily accessible. Does that make sense? And I have all of my cooking accessories, my tools, my mixing bowls, everything readily accessible in the kitchen in designated cabinets. That way I don't have to filter through all of the rest of our cabinets.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds
I will say this too, not everything you organize has to be aesthetically pleasing. Just keep that in mind, because this may not be aesthetic to other people, but it works for me. It has helped my mental clarity so much, and my brain doesn't feel as heavy with it, if that makes sense. Sometimes when I say these types of things as like motivation or inspiration for you guys, I really hope that you take it to heart. I know some people are like, why is she talking about that? But sometimes it really helps those that suffer from anxiety like I do, to make sure that you have clean spaces. And yes, sometimes you have doom piles. I know I have them. I currently have one on my bed that I need to take care of, and it's hanging clothes. But once I work through getting it sorted out, it makes everything easier on my brain. And it's not thinking of the constant, okay, what do I have to do today? What do I have to tackle today? What do I have to make sure is taken care of before my husband gets home? Like, the ever racing thought in my brain that happens constantly. And it's okay to leave some things undone. Not everything is going to be done. The Roman aqueducts were not built in a day. Just keep that in mind. I tell that to all the trainees too that I train at any place I've ever worked. Like, you're not going to get it until it finally clicks. And sometimes it takes a while, and not everybody's going to get it at first, and that's totally fine. But you have to make sure you do things that benefit you, and not making sure that you do it the same way as everybody else, because you're not going to do it the same way as everybody else. You're going to apply the tool that you're being taught in a way that works for you realistically, that may or may not look similar, but it's not going to be exactly the same. And that goes for aesthetics wise and making things look nice. It's not going to look the way that somebody else wants it. Yeah, you can make your house look exactly how somebody else's house is, but the way you take care of it is not the same. The way I take care of my house is not the way that let's say my brother takes care of his house. Oh, heck no. It's not the same way that my sister takes care of her house, or my brother-in-law, or my sister-in-law. It's the same thing. Or my parents, or my in-laws. The way I clean is not the same way that other people clean. That's the whole moral of that thought that I had. So we are wrapping up today's video here. Like I told you, I put my cookbooks in the island, and I am going through all the snacks, and I am putting them away in the doors of the island as well. That way they're all in one place, so when it comes to making lunches for my kids, they're all there. This was a process of elimination of deciding what I needed to do and what I needed to put where, and I put a lot of the pouch items together in one section, and just continued to think about where to put things that would make the most sense for me, especially when I go to refill these items. Now, Not everybody's going to do this. If it works for you, it works for you. It works for me, so that's why I am doing it. I just have to tell my husband where I move things. That's all. So I'm going to end out the video showing you this giant bag of trash. This is just one bag that I took out of the kitchen. I also did go through that Tupperware as well, and half of it is in the trash because I don't need it. So that, my friends, is going to wrap up today's spring clean and declutter of part of the kitchen with me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in next week's video. Bye, everyone.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly.